You're listening to A1R Psychic Radio, Earth's #1 psychic radio network, and watching Moonstruck TV, Enlightening Television. Welcome. Time for the Chakra Diva Show with Amber Poole. Live from the chakradiva.com. Connect direct. In North America, dial 888-454-2751. In London, 20-3519-2158. In Sydney, dial 02-8488-3147. Or online, contact us through our Facebook page, facebook.com/psychic radio.
Or one of our websites,
askoneradio.com or moonstruck.tv. This is the Chakra Diva Show on A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
Hello and welcome to the Chakra Diva Show. I am your host, Amber Poole. I am known as the Chakra Diva as I read chakras. That is my specialty and what I have done for the past 10 years as an energy healer, a crystal shaman, a psychic, a medium, an intuitive, a doula, you name it, I have done it. So today I want to start off by pulling out 3 cards because I love to do group energy, bring everybody in together. So if you're not one of the people that get a call with me, then you still get a message and collectively it goes out to everyone. And you will notice that I hold a crystal in my hand. I do it a lot because the crystals help me with my readings. So I love having clear quartz, which amplifies energy, and selenite to bring up really high vibrations all around. So you will see me pick them up as I work through this. So I just want you to sit down for a moment and get ready to have a reading for the week. And I want you to just feel into the numbers. Do you feel number 1, number 2, or number 3? Which one is calling you? This is such a powerful week with the new moon coming up on the 8th. So I love the new moon. It is time to step into a new experience, a new you. So let's really just go in. Number 1, number 2, or number 3? What number is calling you? Okay. I know which one's calling me. So what I'm using today are my cards, actually, that I have created a few years ago. That's fun. And they're chakra cards. The Chakra Diva has to have chakra cards, right? And they have crystals all on them. So I will show you them in a minute. And you'll notice that for me, whenever I give readings, the one card always pops out. That is how it works. I don't shuffle until, I just shuffle until one pops out, and that's the one for you. All right, number 3. Give me a really good number 3. Who collectively needs to know number 3? Thank you. Okay. So if you chose number 1, this card is all about your third eye. And your third eye is located right about here. And usually if you close your eyes and you roll your eyes up into the space, you can see colors here, and you can see, if you're a medium, you'll see eyes that come in and come out. Sometimes it'll give you a headache at first, so only do it for a short amount of time and then start to do it more. But this card is all about the playground. And the playground is about creating. It's about manifesting. So if you are a part in your life that you want to create abundance or create a new lifestyle or step into a new you want to do it first through your third eye. So you want to connect in with vision. What does that look like when you are just taking your time, stepping into the new you? What do you want to do? So this is your playground. There's no rules here. There's there's no rules. You can be whoever you want to be. So that's your playground. If you chose number 2 is about universal love. So this is your heart chakra, and this is finding love within everybody around you, seeing love within each other. So sometimes if you're having a conflict or if you're having a challenge, you want to really reach into that love aspect. So remember, you are love and you are the light. And number 3 is relationships. And this has to do with your sacral. So relationships are about bonding. They're about creating. They're about connecting in together. So who is that person that you are supposed to be connecting with at this time? Maybe making a stronger bond or having fantastic communication with. That is number 3. Maybe there's a relationship that you want to manifest coming into your life. So I hope that resonates with you all. And I know that I have a caller today, but I don't know where the name went. Lindy. Hello, Lindy. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. Hello.
Oh, my goodness. You're from Australia?
Yes, Melbourne, Australia.
Oh, fantastic. It's so nice to speak with you. I'm just going to take a small water. Thank you. Would you like a psychic reading? Would you like a healing? What are you in the mood for today?
I'd like a psychic reading. That'd be awesome.
Fantastic. All right. So I'm going to call in your team and your guides. Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. I said, you're so sweet. So I'm just connecting with your energy, and your energy is very high vibe. It's good. I call it the good flow. All right. So let's look at the energy that's surrounding her right now. I'm going to go up for chakras. I want to see. Oh, neat. Okay. Ooh. Don't you love that? This is interesting. Mm-hmm. And number 3, please. Advice. That's how I like to do it. I talk to my guides always on the side. Whenever you see me, I don't know if you can see me, but if you see me look over to the left, it's because I am working with my team. So do you do any psychic work or any intuitive work yet?
No, I wouldn't say I do, no.
You do not.
I can't see you actually, because I can't see because I'm talking on my phone, so I'm not that technical to do both at the same time.
Okay. Not a problem at all. And I get a lot of animals around you too, particularly a dog. A dog energy.
Yes. I'm a dog sitter.
Oh, fantastic. I'm like, that is a lot of, that's what comes through first is dog energy. So when I am tapping into your chakras, the first thing that I notice is your third eye chakra. And I asked you if you're a psychic, and it's because I don't want to say in fear, but I almost fear to open it up. Like it's not a safe place for me to be at, to be in clairvoyant, to be psychic, to reach into those places. But then I saw all the pets around you, which made me think that you could also talk to animals, talk to pets. Have you ever heard of, I am not a pet communicator. I'm really not good at it. But that is the energy that I get around you. It's almost like do not be afraid or scared to step into your psychic abilities as your intuitive abilities.
No, go ahead. Sorry. I do feel I am doing a little bit of communication, which I'm sort of testing at the moment.
Great.
That makes sense.
No, that's fantastic. Yeah. So the card that I pulled out for you is that you are profoundly clairvoyant. And I'm going to just show the camera just in case you do see me later live on here. To work on your clairvoyance. And also that is the first card that I pulled out for the night. So the clairvoyance is all about creating and visualizing new space and the things that you want to create. So it's not, sometimes we go into ghosts, right? Like we don't want to open our third eye up because we're afraid that ghosts are going to show up. All the scary
things.
I
have no fear.
Good. Yeah. There's a lot of beautiful energy within the third eye. And when I'm connecting in with you, that's what I see is opening up your third eye and the connection with animals around. I do want to tell you, and what is in your sacral, is that you are very sensitive to certain foods and certain chemicals. So while you're doing intuitive work, you will be influenced by these things. So detox as much as you can. Like if you know that you're not supposed to have coffee and you go, oh, well, I'm just going to take a sip. Is it really affecting my body? It really is.
Okay. Yeah,
okay, This is your message that says, well, should I change my diet? Should I upgrade? It's almost like with your physical body that it needs more alignment in with this work. So if you know that you're supposed to be changing something, you are really supposed to be changing it.
Okay, yeah. I have a bit of a weakness for chocolate and things.
Oh, girlfriend, me too. Me too. And even, you know, after all these years, I'm really not supposed to have coffee because it affects my intuitive ability. And yet I do. And I'm like, please just forgive me for being human.
Yeah.
So I love it a lot.
Not be so hard on ourselves.
Yes, I agree with you. So stepping more into your third eye, visualizing what you want to create is going to be extremely helpful for you. And the other thing is just to be mindful of the physical additives that you have around you, as your body is very sensitive to certain things.
Many chemicals in food, Okay, that's really helpful. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. So nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. I like that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling in.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. So now what I want to do is show you guys this amazing spread. So if you guys have cards and you are interested in learning tarot or learning how to read, there's a 3-card spread that I love to do to help me, help people, all around. So the first card, and it doesn't matter if you have oracle cards or if you have tarot reading cards, whatever cards you have that are drawing you today. These are crystal cards. These are just plain crystal cards. And the first card, when you're thinking about it, is what is the energy around me? So when you're saying the energy, this is universal energy that you can't control. Okay. This is the universe talking to you. What's going on around me right now? And however you want to pull out a card, or if you have like me, when they just fly up in the air. Ooh. So this is what's around me right now. I can't control this. Okay. This is the universe talking to me. They are going to expand my awareness if I like it or not, because it's time for growth. Okay. The second card that you're going to pull out is your challenge card. What is the challenge around you at this time? Oh, I love this. And this one is getting clear. So clarity, right? And clarity can be, just defining the details to a big project, to get very clear on your vision or see what you want, which would be having to do with the energy coming in. And then your third card is going to be the advice card. So your first card is all about the energy coming in. Second card is about your challenge or what you can do to grow. And then sometimes we just need an extra advice or some extra love. So we say, hey, spirit team all around us, show me another card. Give me some advice. What can I do to help myself with this challenge? And, I love this card even more. This one is all about thinking about success, right? So your success, visualizing. Ooh, can we see that again? Visualizing your success happen. And when you do that, you will have clarity with the upcoming project or the upcoming thing that you are doing. So that is my favorite spread that I love to use. You can use it for yourself. It doesn't matter if you're using tarot cards or if you are using any oracle cards that you pick up. We have bookstores over here that sell oracle cards. Just walk in there. If something's calling you, please grab it, okay? Knock 3 times on your cards because it clears the energy from your cards. Or you can also use like a selenite wand to clear them out, and then start asking the 3 questions. What is the energy around me? What is your challenge? And number 3, what is your advice? Stacy, how you doing, girlfriend? How are you?
Hi. Doing good.
Hi. So nice to meet you. And you are in the U.S.
You.
Fantastic.
Hi.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you have a brother?
No, I'm an only child.
You're an only child. I'm getting a nail around you right away.
My father's still living. My father-in-law died. My grandfather died a couple of years ago.
Okay, would not be your grandfather. I am so on point with my grandfather energy. Like, I know grandfather energy, and I can tell you it's not the grandfather, but it feels like a close, like when I say, like a brother, like somebody that you would hang out with or somebody that you would be close with. It feels energy close-wise. So when I'm saying hi to you, he has a very, very strong presence around you. And I also get a hat. That's what I see.
A hat?
A hat. Yeah, hat's pretty old school.
Okay. I don't really know. I wore hats with one of my boyfriends, but he's married and in Virginia. As far as I know, happy and healthy, married with kids and everything. So
okay. Well, as I do your reading, what happens is they come through more, and then I can have more information. I get a T. Like, I want to say it's Tim. It's probably not Tim, but the T that's what stands out to me is the T right now. That's okay. Did you call in for a psychic reading?
No, I was going through people on my friend list, and because I just signed up to sell unique makeup, I've gone through my friend list, trying to get a hold of different ones in my list, try to get them to sign up, to buy different things.
Okay.
And I came across you, and you told me you were doing readings, and I was very interested.
Oh,
my mother died a few years ago, and my dad remarried a younger woman, and it didn't last long. It was a total disaster. And then the woman he's married now, we get along great with. But I want to be able to see my daughter more, because my dad and my stepmom have guardianship over my daughter. And I just want to be able to see my daughter more.
Okay. So when I just pulled cards for you just to see what was being said around this. Okay. And I always go in vibration. Okay. So the higher your vibration is, the more the law of attraction will come back to you. Does that make sense? Because you're putting out things and it'll come back in. So the first card that I pulled out for you was cancel, clear, delete. So that is only using positive thoughts, positive words as they're rapidly manifesting into form. So whatever I always say the universe doesn't joke, because honestly, it doesn't. Whatever words leave your mouth, that's what gets put back in. So when you're thinking about your situation, it's really about visualizing how you want it to work out and releasing the fears around it, releasing the things that are not working around it, because that's the other card. So I also got Archangel Michael, who helps release any fear that things are not going to turn out the way that, we always tend to go into negative thinking because we're human. And that's just typical. But here it's like, listen to your feelings. Clear away. It's in your sacral. I want to clear out your sacral energy. But listening to your feelings of what the direction is, and to release the fear about not being able to have or do the things that you're trying to make happen. And I also just heard in time. That's what I just heard. It's in time. Sometimes
wanting to get custody of my daughter, and also, I'm wanting to get, I feel I can get dual citizenship with Ireland, because my ancestors come from Ireland and Scotland, and I've been checking into that. My grandmother is in a nursing home here where we live, and I'm afraid she's going to pass away before I have a chance to get all the information from her, like to where my ancestors are from and everything. And I have to have all that. And I'm so scared that she's going to pass away before I get all that information.
So I just asked if you are going to be able to go over there in time. And it's almost, is there somebody else that you can get the information from? She has her hair pulled back she pulls her hair back low. I'm getting another energy that's coming through. Living. She's living. But I get an energy like she would put her hair back in a ponytail or in a bun. It's a low bun. But there's someone else that can take information for you.
I mean, it's a lawyer, from over there in Ireland that is, helping people with this. Is there one local that I could talk to in the U.S.? Have y'all heard of one?
I have not. I do not know, but I'm asking you if there's, and maybe it's just me and my hearing right now. If the woman, your grandmother on the other, across the country right now, right? There's another woman.
She's here close by. I live in Minden, Louisiana, and she's in a nursing home in Arcadia, Louisiana.
Okay.
I could just go there and ask her about my ancestry.
You can do that, but there's another woman who's also involved who has she wears her hair down low, like if I were going to put it back into a bun, a low bun. And I want to know who that woman is. She would be around your grandmother. So it's either a helper, it's going to be a friend, it's going to be somewhere, she's around your grandmother. It's almost like she has information too. So it's not just from her.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who that would be. Unless it would be a friend of the family.
Like there's another woman in the family that has the information that you are also seeking. So I don't want you, even though you're going to go over there and ask for information, which is fine, but there's another person involved that has information for you.
Okay. I don't even know where to begin to start trying to find the information that these people need, to look up my ancestry and prove that that my grandparents come from Ireland and Scotland.
Okay. So the woman that I could draw her for you too, but anyhow, all I can see is that she has this, like if you were going to put your hair back into a bun and have it low, that's how she would wear her hair every day. And she has some kind of relationship with your grandmother that holds information as well. So she has information that would be able to help you. You can always go to New York City. New York City holds all of the records.
For Ireland?
Yeah, for Ireland. Absolutely. That's where my ancestors came from Ireland.
Okay, because my grandmother's maiden name was Campbell, the soup. Camb, Pell, and then also McHenry was my grandmother's dad's maiden name, and then what was my grandmother's name?
So you can go to Ancestry.com and you can also do DNA tests. They would also help you out to find your ancestors. Right. But right now, the only thing I'm asking, when I'm looking at your field in general, is just to listen to your feelings, is to be very intuitive, right, on which way you're going to go. And when you have fear that things are not going to work out the way that you are planning them, they keep telling me it would be spiraling down. Like my mental thoughts would be spiraling down. You know how you would have one thought that would lead to another thought, leads to another thought. Like I'm going down this step and they're like, clear it out. Just clear it out. You have to stay focused with the path that you want to see.
Okay.
Okay.
That is completely.
Okay. Fantastic. That is the biggest message that I can give you right now. That's so interesting. The person who comes in, right, that I was with you at first, who thought it was a brother. When I say a hat, this guy is wearing like a brown hat, like an old school brown hat. And I'm going to give you, and I'm just keep it down for reference, Lou, L-O-U, Lou, around you as well.
I don't want to sound like. Who else is on the phone before I say this? Is it just me and you?
No, it's everybody. It's the whole entire world.
Oh, really?
Yes, you caught it.
I'm not going to say that then. Oh, gosh.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, you called into a radio show.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you want to have a personal conversation with me, check me out over at thechakradeva.com. Send me an email.
Okay. A Chakra Diva.
Yep. CHAKRA. Chakra. There's only one.
All right. I did look up the, on Facebook where you go to the Ireland Ancestry.
Good. Well,
Yeah,
I am sure that you will be able to find them and locate them. I'm telling you, there's a woman that's connected with your grandmother who would have more information that can also help you too. But look into, look into the Ancestry.com. New York is the perfect place because everybody had to go to New York before they came into whatever places they were at. So everybody came into New York. So anyhow,
right.
you can.
And I believe my ancestors came from Kerry.
Okay. Honestly, Ancestry.com, and you just put the information into what you know, and then it just comes up and they have free trials. I would start there. Okay. Fantastic. All right. So if you can watch the video back tonight, if you would like, at Psychic Radio on Facebook. I only have a minute left, so I have to let you go. However, please find me at thechakradeva.com and just send me an email, and then we can talk about Lou. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much to everybody for joining me tonight on the Chakra Diva Show. I will be here next week. You can also find me at thechakradeva.com and also thecrystalreikicenter.com. Thank you so much for being with me, and I look forward to next week with you all. Bye.